Now, if you're going to Japan, or even you're just thinking about going to Japan, there's a high chance you're thinking about going to a place called TeamLab Planet. It's all over social media with loads and loads of amazing photos on Instagram and loads of amazing videos already on YouTube about it. Even Mr. Beast has gone. At this point, I'd like to remind my viewers that I actually record these things 3 months in advance. So let's hope Mr. Beast doesn't do anything dodgy in those 3 months. Now, thanks to this all, TeamLab Planets has actually become the most visited museum in all of the world, but unfortunately that has come with sadly a bit of a bad side effect. Now the place is absolutely rammed full, and they can't really feel the original vision that the creators had for this place when there's like hundreds of people in the same room when you're just trying to get some zen. And of course, it's also become really hard to get photos and videos here because literally you're taking a photo and there's like a million tourists in the background. But if you're willing to be that little bit adventurous in Japan and have a little bit of a trip, you can go to another city where there is another TeamLabs. This one is way less busy, so you can actually enjoy the zen that the original artist wanted you to enjoy. Also, it gives you an opportunity to get some absolutely amazing photos and videos without having to get to TeamLab Planets first thing in the morning. So guys, it's time to leave the planets and head to the forests. This is why you should visit TeamLab Forest in Fukuoka. So to find TeamLab Forest, you have to go to the city of Fukuoka. So if you're coming in by the Shinkansen, you can take the airport line. Get off at Tomodachi Station. From there, it's just a simple walk. The neat thing I did find on my walk there was this river that seemed to be going into the ocean. For someone who lives in London, it's such a shock to see such a clear river. Literally, you could see the bottom. You need to walk towards the Manamatsu Pei Dome. Look out for this building that actually has a roller coaster on top. Just go up the escalators and you'll eventually find TeamLab Forests. Also, you'll have a sign just outside saying how available the tickets are. As you can see, we went on a weekday during November and you can see they got tickets for right now, they got tickets for all day. Well, if we went to TeamLab Planets right now, I can tell you they would probably be sold out for the entire day. So yeah, I've been sent to go and get a ticket from the ticket machine. They are a bit hidden here, the tickets. So you can pick what time slot you want. This first room is a virtual jungle full of animals. I believe there is also an app that goes with this room. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to use it, but my understanding is you can collect all the different animals. And trust me, I saw so many different animals on the wall. You could spend ages in here. You can go up to the animals and touch them, and I believe if you have the app, it means you collect them. Well, there's more interactive stuff. There seems to be interactive edition. Not the saying that Planets wasn't interactive. Wow. I've seen the next room. Not soon after that, I was called over to actually go through the rest of the experience. And my God, I think I'm just going to let the rooms talk for themselves. Okay.
Stay on it.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it turns into total wipeout. What? Wow. Okay, understood. Wow. I'm just going to jump in here to say, yes, these floors are actually trampolines, and the temptation to start jumping on them was really, really high.
This reminds me of the room in TeamLab Forest. I really wasn't expecting it. I just had the floor all of a sudden went, what? He said, you're not supposed to jump. There we are.
Okay, give me another one.
Understood.
Okay, choose one first.
Thank you. I think I'm going to pick this one. Wow. Okay, I'm glad I'm doing this with the 360 camera. Well, except for all over, then I won't be glad. But so you can see you saw the select. Yeah, they did something like this in TeamLab's Planet. The light in TeamLab's Planets will be 3 times the size. But I'm liking this interactive with 2 times the size. And wow, this reminds me of the room in TeamLab Borderless. Well, I never got to go to TeamLab Borderless. But I do know TeamLab's had an exhibition in UK, and they had something very similar to this. I think you can just sit down, which I think I'm going to do.
So I had arrived at the next big main room, and my God, it was so beautiful. And the fact is that most people still seem to be in that first room at the start. There was hardly anyone in there. I sat there probably for a good 20 minutes to half an hour, just taking in the room.
And I didn't think anything could, because I know something. Because the lines would have just got massive. Because that last room, well, we're not be able to do Tokyo. Just have a sleep there, really. As you can see, it's changed again. Now the animals are back. So it really does show you, like, so many people have left this room and not realised that different things happening here. I haven't even looked around the rest of this room here. I just sat here for the last 10 minutes. Like, and I'm kind of glad I did. This was kind of a smart idea, just seeing all the things you can find.
I actually ended up sitting there so long that I probably saw an entire loop of the screen projections. It was amazing how these projections could make this room feel like one thing one moment and have a totally different vibe another.
Jump back up.
This was the moment it hit me. I was truly thankful that I had come all the way out here to Fukuoka. Normally tourists sort of get to Osaka and go, I can't explore any further. But this is the last time I knew I was going to have a full Japan JR pass. So I wanted to see a part of the country that I knew would probably be quite hard to get to in the future. Sadly, this does make TeamLab Forest a bit of a harder selling point, but trust me, Fukuoka is an absolutely hidden gem in Japan. Also, there's one more room that I'm not showing you at TeamLab Forest. This one was a little bit hidden.
Don't think they were thinking about people my size when they built.
This is kind of the thing I like about TeamLabs, is you can find little secrets like this.
God, imagine all the TeamLab planets tourists having to get through here. You can't move these ones.
At first, I thought this room was just going to be a copy of the Blue Room in TeamLab Planets, but it wasn't. It was essentially the Blue Room, but with a bit more oomph. This room had a load of fans in it, and every so often the fans would go off, meaning that all the balloons would be going flying around. And this was actually a really fun experience. As you can see, everybody is sort of trying to throw the balls at each other. I think I'm trying to do a sort of Kamehameha or a spirit bomb.
Oh wow, just the moves totally changed. Wait, I can feel your power.
And I think that's the moment that hit me, where I realized there's probably no way that TeamLabs could do this in Tokyo, because could you just imagine how crammed some of these rooms would get? It's quite interesting that TeamLab Planets have actually announced an expansion. From the trailer, it looks like some of the rooms from TeamLab Forest will be making their way to TeamLab Planets. It's going to be interesting to see how these rooms are adapted for TeamLab Planets.
Here we go.
Once I was actually finished, the staff actually offered me another chance to go around. Considering there's multiple routes through some of the rooms, that was quite fun. And also getting to go back into the bubble room was a lot of fun.
Here we go. Go this way. Oh, feels like Takeshi's castle, but lucky there's only one route, so hopefully I'm not falling in the water. Hey, I'm back.
And that was it. That was my day at TeamLab Forest. I can really strongly recommend this place. It's absolutely amazing, and it feels like it absolutely captures the vision that TeamLabs were trying to capture this entire time. Not saying that I don't like planets. I actually really do love planets, but I can admit it can get overpacked. But if you don't want to go all the way to Fukuoka and you want to get some absolutely badass pictures like this one, or some absolutely amazing videos like this one at TeamLab Planets, next Timothy in Japan, I'm going to do the ultimate guide to TeamLab Planets and how to truly get absolutely amazing photos like this time. Make sure to smash that subscribe button, because next time in Timothy in Japan, I'm going to give you the ultimate guide to TeamLab Planets and tell you how not to get photos like this and how to get photos like this. Make sure to subscribe and check it out.